Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Hi, Kenya. Hi, Tamaria. I am so excited to see all of you. Chris is joining. Welcome. Welcome. Please tell me in the chat where you're tuning in from. I just hope I'm not talking to myself because sometimes when you have multiple microphones. Okay, awesome. So Kenya says she's tuning in from New York. So excited to have you here. We still have 2 minutes to go. Hi, hey R. Your name says R. If you would please tell me your first name at least, because sometimes when I share resources, and you ask for specific resources, I would go back and send them to you. But if your name is R, there is no way I'll know who you are. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, welcome everybody. Wow, I am so excited. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Hey, hi, Chrissy. How are you? So good to see you. Okay, we have 1 minute to go. I'm going to start sharing my screen because we're going to start on the dot. Hi, Cynthia. How are you?
I'm fine. Hi, Christy. Joy, it's good to be here with you.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Christy. Where are you from?
Hi.
I am from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
north. I'm on the border of Canada in
Oh,
Washington.
awesome.
We're going to start on the dot because I respect everyone's time. So as you come in, please tell me your name and who you help. So, for example, I would say, my name is Joy Rowland. I am a certified money coach and I help business owners. So, I want to know what you do and who you help. So, tell me in the chat, please. Although I'm sharing my screen, I want to be able to let people in as they come in. So, we are um, now at 12 o'clock. So, we are going to start. Welcome, everybody. I am so excited. I am truly honored that you've come in live today. Like I appreciate your time because time is the only resource that cannot be replaced. So I'm gonna make this worth your while. So while you come in, if you're just joining in, please tell us your name, where you're tuning in from, who you are, and who you help. So tell us your business and who you help. Okay, this is the 10K months masterclass. And just to give you a little bit of, I'm going to stop sharing so you can see my screen. Just to give you a little bit of background why I decided to do this masterclass. So 12 days ago, so on the 4th, was it 4th? Exactly 12 days ago, I had a masterclass. And in that masterclass, welcome as you're coming in. Hello, welcome. We're just about to start. I'm just giving a background about why we're having this masterclass today. So, in that masterclass 12 days ago, I delivered the masterclass, and on the call, live on the call, someone paid 5K, 5,000 US dollars to join my Joyful Money coaching program without a discovery call. So he joined live on the call. Not only did he join live on the call, he unmuted himself to tell everyone in the room he had just joined. And like that just changed the entire atmosphere in the room. Not only that, three people booked a discovery call, and 2 days later, someone else paid 5K in full. So in less than 5 days, I had 10K in revenue, and a number of people who like rewatched the masterclass, because the class is actually available on my YouTube channel if you want to watch. A number of people sent me emails and DMs asking me about my masterclass strategy. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have another masterclass to teach you my exact strategy. So in this class, you're going to get behind the scenes look, um, behind the scenes look at my business. You're going to see how I run my masterclass, everything you're going to have. I just want to mention that you don't have to frantically take notes. So I'm going to gift you a workbook at the end of this masterclass where you can then take action based off of what you learn here today. Also, I would make this recording available to you so you can rewatch and rewatch and rewatch if there is any particular strategy you want to implement. Okay, I'm an open book. I feel like a rising tide lifts all boats in the harbor. So I'm very, very passionate about helping people experience next level wealth. Okay, so that's just a brief background. As I go through, I'm going to go through very quickly just because of time. We only have 60 minutes, an hour. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. At the end of the masterclass, I'm going to come back and answer every one of your questions. Okay. Okay, let me go back to sharing my screen. Okay, so a little bit of background about me. My name is Joy Rowland. I'm the host of a podcast called the Joyful Money Podcast. I am also a certified money coach, certified with the Life Coach School and also with Dave Ramsey. I've worked with Dave Ramsey in his Financial Peace University. I actually used to teach classes there. Above all of this, I have changed my own money story, and I think that's what qualifies me the most to teach what I teach. Now, what do you need for this strategy to work? You need your masterpiece seven-figure offer. And what do I mean by masterpiece seven-figure offer? Well, it's a transformational high-ticket offer, usually 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, that your people will go through to get a specific transformation, whether you're a weight loss coach, trauma recovery coach, a gut health coach, it doesn't matter. As long as your offer is transformational. And usually it lasts between 3 months and 6 months. A few of you here, I know personally, I know you already have a seven-figure offer. For example, Chrissy, I already helped you to create your seven-figure offer. Chrissy recently joined. Also, Kenya also has a seven-figure offer. Michelle has a seven-figure offer. So there are a number of you who already have a seven-figure offer. If you don't know what a seven-figure offer looks like, after this masterclass, go on my Instagram. On one of the pinned posts, you'll see how I explain what my Joyful Money program is. So I say that because this strategy wouldn't work for you if you have a $47 course you're selling online. Okay, I don't mean that in a nasty way. I'm just saying this strategy wouldn't work for low ticket offers. Okay, so then what's a masterclass? Because I've had people ask what's the difference between a masterclass, a webinar, and a workshop. So this is my definition of a masterclass. A masterclass is an intimate setting curated by you as the business owner, you as the coach, where you teach something people have never heard before or something they've heard but taught in a different way. So based off of your niche, you have to choose a specific topic that will be so compelling for people to come attend your masterclass. For example, if you're a weight loss coach, it could be how to lose 5 pounds in a month without eating chocolate, for example. Just something people haven't heard before. You just have to create your masterclass topic around something that will give your target audience a specific transformation in 60 minutes, in 1 hour. So your masterclass shouldn't be fluff. It should be something of very high value that people will pay you, because I believe time is worth more than money. So people pay you with their time to come for a specific transformation in 60 minutes. So that's my definition of a masterclass. So I'm going to give you my masterclass playbook. You're going to get the exact copy of my exact playbook. And I just want to say you don't need a large audience for this. Okay. I have 180 Instagram followers and only 450 Facebook friends. So I say that to tell you, you don't need a large audience for this to work. Okay, let me stop sharing for a minute. Again, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to come back Oh, Cynthia, you raised your hand.
Where do you get the workbook you wanted us to download? Where did you get that? Where is that
Sorry?
posted? You just said copy my workbook or copy my book. I just glanced at. Where do you find that?
Yeah, so my playbook is what I'm going to walk through now. So I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look about how I set it up.
Okay.
But the workbook, which is a workbook you can download, print, I'm going to send that to you after the masterclass,
Oh, thank
after
you.
this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I'm just going to pull up all of my, because like I said, I'm going to show you the back end of my playbook. Okay, I'm going to share again. Okay, so the first step is to choose a date and commit to that date. So I recommend you do this at least once a month, one masterclass per month, and give yourself enough time. So I recommend about 20 days in advance just to give you time to do the promotion and to get the right people into the room. I also encourage you to leverage your network first. So I'm going to teach you two strategies. One is leveraging your current network, and the second one is leveraging another tool, which is free, by the way. So here is an example message you will send to your current connections. So this is one I created for one of my clients who helps women with menopause, for example. So remember, this message is going out to people you're already connected to on Facebook, okay? So it says, "Hi, first name. How is your day going? I wanted to reach out personally because with all the Facebook algorithm changes, you may not have seen my recent post. I now have my own business helping women overcome menopausal symptoms without hormones. I was wondering if you knew any woman who would benefit from my help. If you don't, please, if you do, please send them this link for my upcoming free masterclass. I'd love to also help promote your new offer if you have any new offer. If there's something you're working on that you'd love me to promote for you, I'll be excited to do so. Please let me know. Okay. So this is an example of a simple message to send to your current network that will get people excited to help you promote your free masterclass. Now, when your contact responds that they indeed have something for you to promote, there is a spreadsheet for you to add all of their links so you can also help them promote. So this is just a very simple way to leverage your existing network. The second strategy, which I think is more scalable, is using Eventbrite. Okay. Eventbrite is free. It's a free platform, and it's a platform for promoting events. Now, you may have heard of Eventbrite, or maybe you haven't, but you can go check it out after this masterclass. All you have to do is create your event, and people can buy the tickets, free tickets. Okay. If your event is completely free, then you can post your event for free. You do not have to pay anything to Eventbrite. Okay. Now, this is my view of one of my last master classes. I just want to show you how it works. So for that masterclass, there were 691 page views, and of that, 231 people bought a free ticket to attend. Now, I'm just going to show you how the orders look like. Now, the way I want you to structure this is that you have specific qualification criteria, okay? So on Eventbrite, you shouldn't give people access to your Zoom room directly. You have to verify that they are real and they're qualified to be in your room. For example, I have asked specific questions because not all of these 231 people got access. Because I only work with people who have online businesses. So as you can see here, I've said, tell me what type of business you have and tell me your website. So I can go verify that you indeed have an online business. This person says they're an artist. So automatically, because they don't have an online presence, they're not service-based entrepreneurs, they're automatically disqualified. So this person didn't get access to the room. So I just want you to see an example of how you can vet people. Now, here's the beauty, okay? We want our business to be as predictable as possible. You do not want to be throwing spaghetti at the wall. I help my clients and my business as well. I want to be able to predict to the nearest dollar how much you're going to make per month. Okay, that's what makes this a business and not just a hobby. So, how do we do that? Well, there is what I call my 10K months masterclass calculator. And based on your revenue goal per month, we can specify how many people you need in a specific masterclass to hit your monthly goal. So, for example, if your goal is $10,000 per month, then you put that here. So, by the way, I'm going to give you the link to access this calculator so that you can see your specific numbers. And at the end of the class, whoever is brave enough, I'm going to ask you your specific numbers so we can plug this in and we can see specifically how many people you need in your class in order to hit your goals. Sounds good? Please let me know in the chat. Okay, but I'm going to keep going and then at the end I'll answer your questions. So if your revenue goal is 10K per month, then we're going to need your offer price. Your offer price is the unit price of your offer that people will pay to experience transformation with you. So let's say, for example, you're a weight loss coach and you have a 6-month program and your program is $5,000. You're going to plug that in here. And then the average conversion rate per masterclass is 35%. Now, if your offer is less than 5,000 or more, you can change that here. But based off of these numbers, you only need 6 people to attend your masterclass to hit your monthly goal. I'm going to say that again. You only need 6 people if your offer is 5,000. And I believe everyone attending this masterclass, you should have a 5K offer at the minimum, right? And I'm going to talk very briefly about how you create a high value offer. So you plug in your figure here. So let's say, for example, your offer is $3,000. We're going to change this to $3,000. And when I press enter, we now need 10 people because of your offer price, right? We need 10 people in the masterclass. So let's say we keep the offer price at 5,000. We need 6 people at a 35% conversion rate. That's the standard conversion rate. Now, I want you to see how many registrations you actually need. Even though you need 6 people to attend your masterclass, you need 40 registrations. Why? The reason is only 15% of people who register will attend live, right? And remember, I said we want to be able to predict to the nearest dollar how much you're going to make every single month so that you're not guessing your business. You're not just trying different strategy. You know what works and you're going to keep at it and you're going to see the results multiply every single month. So because 15% of people who register actually attend, we need 40 registrations for the masterclass. And of those 40, 6 people will attend. Now, at the bottom of the calculator, you can see if, let's say you have bigger goals like I do, and I make no apologies for that. So let's say you want to go 105,000. Let's say your monthly goal is 105,000 US dollars. Then in that case, you need 60 people to attend your masterclass. And of those, you need 400 registrations because, again, I told you only 15% of those who register will attend live. Now, this calculator has used the standard percentages. So this is the industry standard. But here's the thing. Because your business is unique, we're going to start tracking your numbers, right? Because when we know your specific conversion rate, we're going to plug in your figures here, right? So let's say you start running your masterclass and you're closing at 40%, right? It means if you're closing at 40%, you only now need 5 people, right? So this is why I strongly recommend that as you start running your masterclass, you're going to start tracking your numbers. And what numbers are we tracking? The first one is the number of days of promotion. Remember, I told you that ideally we should have about 20 or 21 days before your event, right? We also want to start tracking how many people registered for the event. We want to track how many people got approved. So remember I showed you earlier, not everyone who registers to attend will be approved because you're going to have a qualification criteria. We want to track those, and all of this is automatically calculated for you. You don't need to figure out the percentages. We also need to track how many people attended live, right? You can get that figure from your Zoom link. Then we need to track how many consults you got from the masterclass, how many clients signed up for the masterclass, and how much you generated from that masterclass. And then all your percentages, as you enter them, all your percentages will be calculated here. So hopefully you can see my screen. So based on these figures, the percentages will be calculated. So we're going to start tracking all of your masterclasses every single month, so that when we have your figures, we're going to plug them into the calculator. And this way we can predict to the nearest dollar your monthly income. The reason I love this so much is because I have a mathematical background. I study computer science and I love numbers. I don't want my business to be guesswork. Okay, so this is an amazing tool, and I'm going to give you access to this tool so that you can start to build your business as a CEO that you are. I want to check if you have any questions, but first of all, I want to show you one of my strategies and how I get people to register and also attend. So first of all, I want to know, let me stop sharing. How many of you have, you know what a funnel is? Can you just tell me in the chat if you know what a funnel is, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about? So a funnel, okay, Cynthia says yes, awesome. Okay, the reason I like that Cynthia said yes first is because Cynthia is one of those women I admire so much. Cynthia is 80 years old and she knows, I know, she says, wow, like she doesn't look it, right? Yeah, she doesn't look it at all. She's 80 and she knows what a funnel is. Okay? Okay? So, yes, okay. Because I can go as rudimentary as possible to teach you how to do this without a funnel. Okay, and I'm happy to do that. But all of you know what a funnel is. So I'm going to show you my exact funnel and how I get people to register and actually attend my masterclasses, because I think this will be very helpful to a lot of people. Now, it's okay if you don't know what a funnel is. A funnel are just series of pages. So I'm going to go through mine. You're going to see what a funnel is. And it's pretty damn simple to put together. Okay, so I'm just going to go share mine. And then you can have a sense of what a funnel is if you have no idea. Okay, so here's my landing page for this masterclass, the exact masterclass you're on right now. So a few things I want you to implement on your masterclass going forward. First of all, testimonials, right? 100%. I recommend this, adding some testimonials, because people coming from Eventbrite have no idea who you are. And people don't just trust you because of what you say. So if you have video testimonials, please put them on your landing page. And then some information about you. The next thing I want you to implement, when people sign up for your masterclass, on the thank you page, I want you to add a value video. A value video is something you give that is free, that they can get to know you better. And then I want you to add your discovery call link here. So many people have taken advantage of this. People who just met me on Eventbrite, signed up, and then they're booking strategy calls. Okay. So if you're a weight loss coach, maybe you do like a 30-minute training on exactly how to lose 5 pounds, right? So you give them good value right there, and then you invite them to a discovery call. The other thing I want you to implement, so this is my backend. I use Go High Level for my to set up my emails and to set up my automation. Now, you don't have to go into as much detail as Go High Level. They have easier ones for you to use, but I just want you to see how I set it up. This is also exactly this 10K months masterclass you are in right now. So I told you that when someone registers, I don't give them access to my Zoom immediately. I need to vet them that they are a good fit for my program. So I get an internal notification as soon as the person registers, and I get an email telling me there's a new masterclass registration, and then I go and I vet them. So once I vet them, I then add them to Calendly. So I'm going to show you. It's a Calendly workflow. You set up your event, and then you set up the workflow. And this is how I get people to attend, right? All of you here would have received reminder emails. So let me just go into, so you can see exactly what I mean. So for this workflow, look at the number of emails I have set up. So 5 days before, you get an email reminding you. So I'm looking at the left-hand side of my screen now where it says workflows. So 5 days before, you get an email. 3 days before, you get another email. 24 hours before, you get an email. 30 minutes, 5 hours, and then 5 minutes before. All of this is automated, so I don't have to worry about reminding people. This is the power of setting up automation. So once that is set up, all you have to do is prepare for your masterclass. And like I said at the beginning, your masterclass is a transformation you're going to offer, right? That people are going to say, oh gosh, that was the most valuable 60 minutes I've spent in my life if you're a weight loss coach, or in my business if you're a business coach. Okay, so that's a rundown of funnels. So hopefully, if you've never heard of funnels, like it gives you a sense of. So I've just given you a back end view. If you are here, you've registered for the masterclass, and you've experienced it from the front end. So I'm just showing you how the back end looks like. So once that is done, next step is obviously to deliver your masterclass. And like, I don't think it's rocket science. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. This strategy I have just talked about is not new. The reason why people aren't making money is because of their mindset, right? Mindset is the most important piece, not the strategy. I believe every business strategy works. And the reason why people don't get results is because of mindset. My goal in the next 10 to 15 minutes is to help you to shift your mindset. I'm going to help you so that you can start attracting money. I had someone on a discovery call yesterday, and the only reason she came to talk to me was that she only attracts people who have no money to pay for her program. She says they do payment plan and they never pay up. And so I said, why do you think that is? And her response was, well, it's the economy. I go, well, that's why. That's why you're attracting broke people, because you think the economy is bad. Well, I believe the economy is good, and I believe we all get to decide our own economies. And that's why I attract people who pay me in full, right? That was just it. That was just it. That simple thinking, she was thinking that the economy is bad, makes broke people attracted to her. And here's the thing, the human brain will always find evidence for what it believes. So if you want to start attracting money, you have to intentionally change the thoughts you think. And I'm going to show you how to do that in less than 15 minutes. Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay. I'm always very excited to talk about money. Okay, our money story is imprinted by the age of 7. Like, I'm not making this up. I promise you. Our money story is imprinted by the age of 7. And here's the blueprint I created. And I hope this is going to help you change your mindset so you can start attracting money. So, one sec, I'm just going to pull this up so you can see my entire screen. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Okay, so your money story is what drives your habits, your choices, and your behaviors. And remember, I said your money story is embedded by the age of 7. And your money story determines your energy around money. Now, how do you know what your energy is around money? I'm going to tell you. If I tell you every single morning, I want you to log into your online banking, every single morning, what comes up for you? Are you anxious? That's your energy around money right there. And your energy around money determines the actions you take in your business. And the actions you take in your business reiterates your money story. So it's like a loop. It keeps going and going and going. And this cycle determines your money results. So whatever you earn monthly right now in January, whatever you earned in January in your business is because of your money story that drives your energy around money that determines your actions. And this is what determines whether you live in money scarcity or abundant overflow. So it's a pendulum that swings, whether you're in scarcity or abundant overflow. And in scarcity, there's barely enough. Abundant overflow, you have more than enough. But here's the thing. Even though our money story is embedded by the age of 7, there's what is called neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity says that we can change our brain, our minds. We can start to create new neural pathways in our brain to help us accomplish our new goals, right? Like, I'm not making this up, guys. I'm going to share this recording with you. You can watch it and go back and check all of these things I'm talking about. And neuroplasticity means that we're going to start creating new neural pathways in our brain. So whatever money results you have currently is the highway, right? And these pathways are cemented in your brain. To create abundant overflow, we have to find new pathways, and that means cutting down trees, finding a new path, and then creating those neural pathways in your brain. That's neuroplasticity. And how do you do this? The fastest way to do this is to audit your environment. And you audit your environment by looking at what you listen to every day. If you watch the news and the news keep telling you that the economy is bad and the New York Stock Exchange is crashing, then you create that results for yourself. Okay, so here's how I audit my environment and how I intentionally choose who I listen to. Okay, people say 2024, the economy was bad. Well, and to those people, this is what I say. And I want you to borrow my belief. Okay, so this lady, her name is Stephanie, and the reason I'm sharing this screen is because I don't want you to think I took screenshots and I'm just making things up. Stephanie lives here in Ontario, Canada, and I'm so proud she does. It makes me believe even more. Well, in December, so I'm part of this group called Alpha Fam, and this was her post. She said, a few weeks ago, I paid 555,000 US dollars in full for private coaching with Melanie. That's over $500,000 paid to a coach, a business coach, to help her with her business. In the same year that people say that was 2024, right? Not only did she invest this amount, she said she paid in full, and in her post, she said it barely made a dent in my bank account. Can you even imagine writing a check for over $500,000 for coaching? I want you to sit with that for a minute. I want you to expand your vision of what's possible for you. And you do that by auditing your environment. Not only that, a few weeks later, this is her updated post. Celebrating over $1 million cash in 23 days. Crazy, right? While someone is saying, oh, people are paying me a payment plan for a 5K offer, and in the same area, someone is making $1 million in cash in her coaching business in 23 days this year, right? So I'm sharing this with you so that you can go back when you watch the replay. I want you to go search this lady out. Her profile is public, so I'm not just making this up. Connect with her so that you can start expanding your vision of what's possible. Okay? So I believe that the universe gives all of us a blank check, and we get to decide how much we want to make. Now, I do not have problems with someone who wants to make just $100,000 per year. As long as you are true to yourself and that's what you want to earn, more power to you. And I'm happy for you that you're happy with $100,000 per year. There is nothing wrong with that. But there are people who want big things. There are people who want to build a large legacy. And even though these people are so amazing and it feels so far-fetched because you're like, oh my gosh, these people have unicorns. Or maybe your goal is not to make $1 million. I want you to borrow my story. Okay? Some of you know my story, but many of you are new to me. I was born in sub-Saharan Africa in a slum, and the most terrible childhood you can imagine. I don't want to traumatize you by reliving my story. But this was me with my mom and my brother. There were 6 of us sharing this one room. But I'm like, I want to go to the UK. And my mom was like, well, how are you going to go to the UK? You do not even speak English. I wasn't like, we had our own native language. We were born speaking our own native language. We never spoke English. And so she's like, how are you going to cope in the UK? I'm like, Mom, I'm going to figure this out. But it was time for me to get married. And they were going to marry me off to a man who's like 4 times my age. I had to run away from this ceremony. I went and lived with a friend for about a week. But I was so determined. I took jobs, multiple jobs, saved up for half my tuition fee in the UK, and I went. So this was my first day in the UK to study. Not only that, I was able to learn to speak English, even though I still have an accent. I graduated from Middlesex University in the UK, top of my class in business information technology. Not only that, I was able to bring my sweet mama all the way from my village in Africa to come see her daughter graduate. Not only that, I have been able to transform my money story. It had to be an identity shift. And that's the identity shift I'm welcoming you to start experiencing. Because the girl, the 25-year-old girl who was sitting here on that day, is a different person mentally and physically. So if you want to step into the next level of wealth in your business, there has to be that identity shift. And that's the identity shift I'm inviting you to start thinking of. And that's why I love the job I do, because I don't just teach business strategy, I teach mindset, because it's the money mindset that determines whether you're going to start doing monthly masterclasses. The reason why people aren't taking action in their business, even though they want to have a successful business, is because of their money story. And your money story is a subconscious belief that keeps holding you back. Until you rewire your brain to become a different person, it doesn't matter the strategy. The reason this strategy works for me is because I have changed my money story. Yes, Terrell says effective storytelling is so exactly. And I'm going to tell you how to tell your story in your masterclasses. Because here's the thing: facts tell, but stories sell. You can keep hearing facts, 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 facts. People tell you facts every day on the internet. The only thing that sells your high ticket program is your story, your personal story of transformation. Exactly how I just shared with you how I changed my money story for your niche. So, for example, Chrissy is a gut health coach. She helps people with gut health. She's gonna, in her masterclass, she's gonna talk about her transformation, about shifting her gut health. Cynthia, the amazing Cynthia, who's 80 years old, she helps people to live vibrant, healthy lives. How much more do you need? Because she is an epitome of a vibrant, healthy life. And she's going to, in her masterclass, she's going to tell people about her journey, how she became so beautiful at the age of 80. So for your specific niche, you have to come up with your transformation story, because that's the story that will sell, not what you know. I am so excited for the next 5 minutes. I want to show you something that's going to blow your mind. Oh gosh. Okay, first of all, before I show you that, I want to, some of you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I want to take this to the next level, just so we can get this out of the way, I want to tell you how I can help. Well, the way I can help you is to help you shift your money blocks. We all have money stories. I'm going to help you rewire your brain to get rid of those money blocks so that you can receive abundance. Okay? Many people have problem receiving money. In fact, I coached a lady last week, and throughout the coaching, she couldn't even mention the word money. Like, I replayed the Zoom session. I'm like, oh my gosh, this lady didn't even say money, even though we were talking about money throughout. Like, she intelligently avoided the word money. That's because of money blocks, right? So I want you to get comfortable with making shitloads of money. And when I say shitloads of money, I am so passionate because in 2023, I made $380,000. Where I come from, we don't make that kind of money, right? So you have to get comfortable with receiving. And I do this with exposure therapy. So the first thing I'm going to help you do is to implement this 10K mastermind method. Now, this is not a bunch of videos for you to log in to watch, right? I am all about action because the only time you see success is with consistent action. So I'm going to help you implement. So this masterclass I just taught, my 10K months masterclass, I'm going to help you do that. I'm also going to help you review your masterclass delivery. So I'm going to watch your Zoom. So when you deliver your masterclass, I'm going to watch and critique and help you refine your delivery. And then I'm also going to help you get on 5 podcasts as a guest. I love podcasts. It's a way for you to get your message out there, to expand your reach. And that's a done for you service. I used to do this as a done with you. I used to teach my clients how to do this, but they were always coming up with excuses why they couldn't do the thing. So now it's a done for you. I'm going to do all of the research, find the podcast, pitch you on the podcast, and get you booked. And some of you already have done the social media posts. So this is where I'll create all of your social media posts for the entire year. So this is my exposure therapy. So like I said, it's not a bunch of videos for you to watch. I'm all about results. If you want to get to 10K months consistently, right? Remember I said we're going to start plugging your numbers. This is what I'll help you with. Now, I do not hide my investment. In fact, on my Facebook page is right there. The investment is 5K, pay in full, or $950 per month for 6 months. Now, if you pay in full, you'll be saving $700. But if you want to do a payment plan, you can do that, $950 per month. And this is the QR code to pay. I'm going to drop the link later, but I want to get to more fun stuff. Now, this is one of the things I want you to implement as well. In your masterclass, you're going instead of just talking to people, you're going to actually show people how you can help. And this is how I want you to do it. So I'm going to just for 5 minutes, 1 sec, let me share my screen again. Again, please put all your questions in the chat. As soon as we finish, I'm going to come back and answer all of your questions.
Hi, my name's Haley Sohn. I'm a business owner, and I recently had my first session with Joy, who runs Joyful Money, and it was so eye-opening and incredible. So the first thing we coached on was just money mindset. We talked about how to focus on the profits that your business makes first, which for me as a business owner is not ever my focus. I'm always focused on what I'm spending the money on, where I'm investing it next. I rarely think about paying myself or making sure that I have extra money left over for taxes or just future profits so that I can just continue to grow my profits. So that was super helpful for me and really, really eye-opening. And then the second thing that we coached on was getting seen. So increasing the visibility of your business, which is, as a business owner, the most important thing you can be doing. If you want to be growing your profits, you have to be getting in front of your prospective clients. So she took me through an exercise talking about how to get on podcasts, which I've literally never thought about before. I've always I guess kind of had that as a pipe dream, but I didn't realize, I thought you had to sit around and wait for people to reach out to you. I didn't realize you could go reach out to these people. And there's a really simple process that she teaches in order to find them and get in front of them and be able to capture all of their audience in just one email. It's so amazing. So grateful to Joy. She's an incredible coach. You're going to learn so much as a business owner and grow so much as a business owner. It's not only going to grow the bottom line and all of the people that you're going to be able to get in front of and help, but you as a person having more free time and more like money in your pocket, which is kind of what we all want. Thank you, Joy.
My name is Kenya Sumkar, and I am a mindset and business coach. And I had the pleasure to work with Joy in her coaching program. And it was amazing because I was able to learn tools to really prioritize me when it comes to my business. So she taught me how to prioritize my profit in a way that I can pay myself first and then allocate different kind of money for different parts of my business, like my taxes, my operating, like my cost for operations, and all the ways. And I was able to take that tool with me and use it for the rest of my life, which was amazing. Another tool that I learned from Joy is how to have more visibility by pitching myself to podcasts, which is something that I didn't know. There's actually a tool that she has, so you can find thousands of podcasts that you can actually use to pitch yourself, so you can really have more visibility and promote yourself and your business all over the world. I thank you, Joy, so much for your help. It was such a pleasure to have a journey of coaching with you.
Hi, I'm Lila, and I worked with Joy Rowland, and the session I had with her was incredible. Her coaching, she immediately creates a very safe container to feel welcome, to feel safe, and talking about what can also be a touchy subject, which is money and your money mindset. But she goes so much more beyond just that. She goes into your relationship from your childhood to
encountered. Thank you so much, Joy.
My name is Courtney Cowie, and I'm a holistic nutritionist who help people with their chronic gut issues resolve their symptoms naturally and get back to lifelong function and the life they want. I just did my first consult with Joy Rowland. She is amazing. She does such a unique job of kind of like helping people who are starting out or, you know, in their business, in their career, looking to grow their visibility, grow their ability to reach people that, you know, they can truly help by teaching them how to go out and find podcasts that they can guest on that, you know, give them that opportunity to connect with the right audience. And she also combines it with teaching people how to understand the money coming into their practice, allocate it into specific buckets so that they have a plan. There isn't this surprise tax bill that's going to hit you 6 months from now, which as a business owner that's still growing, still trying to figure out how to manage my money, anticipate, understand, plan these things is just gold, like total gold. And what was so valuable and amazing about just this consult was she actually showed me some very specific tools that she was willing to share with me to help me get off on the right foot to do this. And I can tell that Joy is coming from the place of really truly wanting to help people. She's got an amazing story, just growing up in Africa, learning, you know, what it takes to come from poverty into having a healthy money mindset and grow your business organically through mindset, through planning, through really thinking through how do I want to achieve the income of my dreams. And I think if you're in that boat and you feel like money is a struggle, you feel like you've got the bits and pieces of your business and you have the confidence you can continue to run your business and get there, Joy's plan is going to be that accelerator to take you to that next step. She really is just such an amazing person. I connected with her so well. I feel like she's very grounded. She's very down to earth. I would highly recommend her. And I think she, again, has such an amazing background and story, and having that unique skill set of the coaching and the life coaching aspect, you know, overcoming her own money limitations, right? And teaching people to do that. Being an entrepreneur, she understands the challenges of small businesses, mindset, profit, all of it, right? And then really honing in on fixing a problem for so many people, which is having the confidence to go out there, literally physically, visibly go out there in the world, present their faces and overcome that, like, you know, lack of self-confidence to get their message out, because there's so many people that want to hear your story and want to work with you that need your help. And Joy will absolutely show you how to do that.
Okay, so I had to fast forward because of our time, but you can go watch the full video on my website. But here's what I want to tell you. The reason I showed you that is because in your masterclass, you're going to play your video as well, because people want to hear from other people, right? The way you sell your offer is different from how somebody else will talk about your offer. So you're going to have a selection of your testimonials, ideally video testimonials. So I've tried this with written testimonials. It works better with video. So you're going to take video testimonials from your clients. You're going to put in a very short video, exactly how I did it now. You're going to put it in your presentation and you're going to play it in your masterclass. I cannot tell you, my friend, how effective this is. Now, let's go to the most interesting part for me of this presentation.
Hi, my name is Haley
sorry.
Stone. I'm a business.
I was going to escape, go back. Okay, so I want you to start doing this strategy. I want you to put it in the chat. Tell me when you're going to have your next masterclass. Put it in the chat. When are you committing to having your next masterclass? Because remember, I told you, I want you to take action. Now, here's the thing. This is how money is made. Money is made through value. The law of compensation says that every man will be compensated in direct proportion to the value they create in the world. So I want to ask you, what value are you creating in the world? Now, this is free value, by the way. So think about it this way. What free thing have you given someone to bless their lives and they're like, oh my gosh, I got this for free? Oh my gosh, I am so blessed because of you. Think, what value have you put out in the world for free without expectation of anything back? That is how you create abundance, my friend. And one of the ways you do that is by running monthly masterclasses. Not only would you run monthly masterclasses, when you have the Zoom video, you're going to upload it on your YouTube channel. Let me stop sharing to tell you this. From one video, the president of the National Collaborative in the US from Washington messaged me to say she wants me to speak at an event in Puerto Rico in September. This is a 2,500 event, 2,500 people. This wouldn't have happened if I didn't upload my video on YouTube. I tell you that because never underestimate the power of the internet. You put something on YouTube, it's available all over the world. You never know who's going to see it. Not only that, from this same masterclass, somebody else has booked me for an April speaker event. I'm speaking at an event for doctors who want to build businesses. Just talking about it now, I'm still having goosebumps. All of this happened because I put myself out, even though I have an accent. For over 10 years, you wouldn't see my picture online because I was afraid. I was afraid because I couldn't speak English. I was afraid because I have a terrible accent. I was afraid because I was too fat. I feel like I've not lost all of my baby weight. And that inner critic was always telling me I wasn't good enough. So I'm sharing all of this for you to know that this strategy works. So when you do your masterclass, I want you to post it on YouTube, okay? Let the universe do its thing. Okay, I'm gonna go as fast as possible because the best is yet to come. Now, here's the thing. The universe gives all of us a blank check. You get to decide how much to put on this blank check. And here's the proof. Scarcity attracts scarcity. When you do your master classes, if you're desperate for someone to join your program because you have a mortgage to pay or rent to pay, people are going to smell that from a mile off. So you don't want to do this when you're desperate for money because abundance breeds abundance. Now, I have what I call my evidence bank. Your evidence bank is evidence of people who have achieved what you're trying to achieve. And I have this printed in my bedroom to remind my human brain of what's possible for me. This is Corinne Crabtree. Corinne Crabtree is a weight loss coach. She earns over $7 million per year as a weight loss coach. Stacy Bayman. She's a sales coach. She earns over $5 million per year as a sales coach. Many of you know these people, some of these people. Jody Moore, she earns over $6 million per year. And here's her niche. She's a life coach for Mormon moms. That's the Latter Day Saints. Like, how niched can she be? She works with Latter Day Saints moms, and she makes over $6 million per year. Eileen Wilder, she's a business coach. She earns over $15 million per year. Brooke Castillo, the owner of the Life Coach School, the last time she talked about her earnings, she earned over $56 million per year. She's taking a break now because now she's coaching her son to be a pro golfer. This is me exactly 1 year ago being coached by Brooke. This same Brooke, right? So I have surrounded myself with women who are doing big things because I want to do big things. And this is what I meant about auditing your environment. This is Melanie Ann Layer. So this is the lady somebody paid $500,000 to. She earns over $20 million per year as a women's empowerment coach. And this was a post, like I just grabbed it today from just a couple of weeks ago. So you can go on her Facebook to see this for yourself. She says $3 million received between my businesses in the last month. In the same country where other people are choosing to think that the economy is bad. I'm sharing all of these stories for you to be inspired to take action, for you to be inspired to stop living a mediocre life. If your goal is to make money, like I said, if your goal is 100K per year, discount everything I've said. I believe you don't have to take too many actions to earn $100,000 per year. That's my thinking anyways. I hope you're inspired. I hope you're inspired to take action, to be more consistent, to take action. Now I'm going to go through and answer any of your questions. I had a lot to go through and I tried my best to go through very quickly. I see there's a lot of conversations in the chat, but if you have any pressing questions, please put them on top now so I see the questions right away. And feel free to unmute yourself, by the way. I want to hear what's coming up for you as you've watched this masterclass. Do you think you can run your own masterclass? What's holding you back? Is it lack of confidence? Or maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't know what I'm going to say. Let me know. I'd love to help you. Oh, love it. Chrissy said, I want to have mine March. Awesome. You want to have your masterclass? Awesome. End of March. Awesome. So, Chrissy, I want you to give me a specific date. Pull up your calendar and choose a specific date. Alexandra says March 10th. Awesome. Ross says March 25th. Ross, please pick a specific date. iPhone says end of March. So your name says iPhone, but you say end of March. Okay. We are almost at time, so I'm so grateful that you stayed up till the end. Yeah, someone is asking, is this replay available? Yes, I'll make it available to you. Ross, yes. Chrissy says March 27th. Okay. Yes, let's go. Parents says March 11th. Let's go. Let's go. Choosing a specific date is the first step, my friend. Oh gosh, thank you so much. I love this so much. We're at time now. I'm gonna let you go. Chrissy says, since this is my first masterclass, I've never done this before. What do I need to prepare? Good question. Good question. You're asking your brain the right questions, right, Chrissy? So I'm gonna send you the replay. Should I practice with friends and family first? That's a good idea, right? That's a very good idea. Yes, awesome. Chital, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. I'm gonna stay back to answer specific questions because my goal is to help you get unstuck, right? So bye everyone. But those that stay, I'm gonna answer your questions. Okay, so Chrissy, so unmute and tell me what's coming up for you.
So since it's my first masterclass, right? And because I was thinking about it from last week and after our first call that I should be doing masterclasses. So the Eventbrite, I can do that and coming on social media to advertise it as well. But I don't know what to expect because I'm so used to just posting and just meeting people through word of mouth when it comes to my clients. So what do I prepare for? Because it's a whole different level. It's not like the same thing like meeting a one-on-one client or something like that. Yeah. What do I prepare for? I don't know.
Yes, great question. So here's the thing. If you want to get to multiple seven figures, just word of mouth won't get you there, right? You want to start thinking bigger. And I am so grateful you're open to running your own masterclasses because masterclasses will help you show people how you can help. Because on social media, people keep telling you they can help, right? You need to show people how you can help. And that's what a masterclass will help you do. So for you as a gut health practitioner, you're going to write down on your notebook, what do your clients struggle with the most? When you write all of those down, you're going to choose one specific thing that you're going to teach your clients in the masterclass and make it so powerful and so transformational. So that's the first step. Brainstorm, what do your clients struggle with? So you already have past clients, so you already know what clients struggle with. Brainstorm, and then once you write that down, you're going to choose one specific topic. And then when you choose one specific topic, I can help you do this as well. You're going to create a presentation exactly how I just did on Canva, working through with your audience and helping them with the transformation. So that's the first step.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Alejandra, thank you so much. Chetal, thank you so much. Like you wouldn't understand how grateful I am. Roz, Tamaria, do you want to unmute? Because I know your offer. I think you're still in the process of building your offer because you help people with skincare and skin transformation, but you help people face to face. Right. And I remember talking to you about it a couple of months ago that you need to think about your transformation. Like, what offer do you want to bring into the world so that you can serve people from all over the world? So anyone else wants to unmute, I'm happy to help you get unstuck. Roz, I'm not sure if you have a 7-figure offer yet. So this is a 3 to 6 month offer that is high ticket. So if any of you wants to unmute, I'm happy to help you get unstuck. Alejandra is already a very successful coach. I work with her in a mastermind, same as Chetal. They already have 7-figure offers. So like I'm so grateful to have them here, Chetal and Alejandra. If there's anything you want to add, Chetal and Alejandra, please unmute because I know both of you are super, super successful coaches, and I want to hear if you have any wisdom for us here. There are 6 of us here, and I always want people to leave with, "Hi, Alejandra."
Hello. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's so good. Like we have helped each other. You have helped me too as well. And yeah, I can see why this is so valuable. It is. Like people who is here, like absolutely recommend this. It would
Oh,
help a lot. Yeah, I loved it. I love it so much. And
thank
yeah,
you
as
so
a business owner and coach, I feel that if we can support each other, like literally just unlocking, because sometimes we cannot do it by ourselves. That's the truth, right? So sometimes we try and we want just to do it by ourselves, and we require that person who can mirror what we cannot see. It's so important. It's so important. So yeah, that's my
I
inspired
love that so much.
speech.
Yeah, because you have coached me too. I remember a couple of weeks ago, you coached me, and it was when like the lady from Puerto Rico invited me to speak,
Yeah,
and I
the
told
next
you, and
day.
you were like, I need to be accepting of the success because I was doubting myself. I'm like, why is all these good things happening to me? And you coached me, Alejandra. You said I need to be open to receiving good things. Do you remember that coaching you gave me?
Yeah, and that's when it happened. Like, oh my gosh, it's so powerful. Yeah. Yes. So excited.
Wow. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I truly love you. I'm
Person. Thank
truly,
you.
truly love you.
Same.
Hi,
Same hug.
Chital.
Joy, I'm going to jump in and say thank you so much being in this mastermind with you. Exactly what Alejandra just said. And we've all lifted each other up, and you have inspired me to. I literally just had my first masterclass or webinar. See, I did not know the difference, by the way. I just learned that from you 2 hours ago. And I took all these notes and I was like, I should have done this with Joy first because I did not have the testimonials and I did not have video testimonials, especially. But I'm not beating myself up about it, right? Like we all have to start somewhere. And I think this is the one thing I've learned from you and watching your progress, watching you on social media, being in these calls with you. And it's, let's just get in the game. Let's do the thing. Progress, not perfection, right? And that's really what I take away from being in these kinds of environments and sharing the way we all do is that we all see that vision of ourselves, but it's just taking these steps. Take the action, take the action. So I took some super messy action today, but I'm proud, right? And even showing up, my daughters are here. It is hard, right? To do all of the things, but show up however we can, whenever we can, and take the action. So thank you. I have a whole bunch of notes. I am super inspired too. I want to perfect and have a better 7-figure offer, right? Like you just said. And I'm like, I might be undercharging. And I love that you put these thoughts in my head, right? That, hey, I may be worth more than I'm giving myself credit for. And so, hey, here's a great money rewind, opportunity for me. So I appreciate it. And thank you for allowing us to join you today and learn more.
Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Like, I love that. I love that so much. Like, I was doing my hand like this. Like, this is the sign for money where I come from, you know? I love money and money loves me too. Okay, I've taken enough of your time. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I look forward to seeing your masterclasses being announced. I'm coming to support you in your masterclasses. A rising tide lifts up boats in the harbor. Let's lift each other up. And 2025 is definitely going to be the best year yet. I love you all so much. Bye.